What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's gonna be a fun one. We're saying goodbye to Lambo, this comfy little town in Denmark,
103,
and hopping on a train to Copenhagen. I mean, who wouldn't want to check out all the cool stuff in Copenhagen? We're gonna hit up some awesome spots, like a crazy ski slope on a building, a famous church with a roof I went on that seems like it touches the sky, and of course, the iconic Little Mermaid. Let's go. All right, we're at Lambo train station now. Look at this place. Super chill, right? If you've never been, it's the perfect little town to relax in. But today, we're off to the big city.
Bye-bye, Campbell. Hello, Copenhagen.
The train ride's about an hour and a half, so we've got some time to just kick back and enjoy the view. Denmark's countryside is straight up gorgeous. No, I mean, seriously, look at this. Rolling fields, forests, and a few adorable villages. Can't wait to see what Copenhagen has in store. Okay, we made it to Copenhagen, and this place is buzzing with energy.
This is the most beautiful decoration I've seen for Christmas so far.
Seriously, it's got everything: history, modern vibes, and a whole bunch of cool stuff to check out. Fun fact number one, Denmark has again been rated the second happiest country in the world, and that's according to the 2025 edition of the World Happiness Report, just released. First stop, check in at Hotel St. Annie. This place is seriously cozy and just a short walk from Nyhavn Harbor and the Kongens Nytorv metro station, so you're close to all the action. If you're looking for a good mix of luxury and comfort, this place is it.
Welcome to Hotel St. Annie.
It's a boutique hotel located in the heart of Copenhagen, housed in historic 17th century buildings. The hotel combines modern design with historical charm. There is even a rooftop terrace with city views and indoor and outdoor courtyards. Okay, our first stop, a church that's got one heck of a view.
Now we are going to Our Savior Church, which is a very popular spot, and we are almost there. We're going all the way to the top of that.
The Our Savior Church for Frelskas Kirke has striking architecture, especially its iconic corkscrew-shaped spire. The spire, which rises 93 meters high, is unique for its external winding staircase that allows visitors to climb to the top, where they can enjoy panoramic views of Copenhagen. It is one of Copenhagen's most recognizable landmarks and an active place of worship, and its impressive carillon, which rings out daily in the neighborhood.
Wow, look at this.
Here we are. I mean, just look at that spire, standing tall. It's honestly one of the coolest churches I've seen.
So these stairs make me nervous. You look at them, they're like bronze or copper or something.
And if you're feeling adventurous, like we did,
Getting smaller and smaller as you go up.
yes, you can climb all the way to the top.
I think this is the top.
yeah, it is. You can't go any further.
So, I made it to the top, and I have to say it's a little scary looking down. It's scary looking down on the stairs. It is a very good view and worth it.
But even inside, it's pretty chill. So much beauty and history packed into one place. The inside's just as beautiful, super peaceful. Well, if you happen to be near that ringing when it is that time. Be prepared with some earplugs. Highly recommend checking it out if you're ever in the area. Next up, Copenhill. This is Copenhagen's ultimate sustainable playground. You've got a waste-to-energy plant that's got an amazing ski slope on its roof. I mean, how wild is that? So even if it's not snowing, you can make plans to ski. It's like the perfect mix of eco-friendly and fun. You can ski, hike, or just hang out and enjoy the view. There is surprisingly 55 tons of steel for the climbing wall support structure, 24 tons of fiberglass, and large-scale plexiglass panels that allow light to penetrate the building. And you guessed it, we went to the top.
That's where we're going.
So we're going all the way to the top of that?
Yeah.
Well, of course, you have to take many stairs or elevator to get to the top. But being the adventurers that we are, we took the stairs, lots of them.
So apparently it's 400 or 500 steps.
All the way to the top.
All the way to the top. Feeling thirsty? Yes, I am. That's why I can't wait till I get to the top. We're at 20 meters now. We just passed 60. I need a break.
But once at the top, the best view ever.
I think we made it. There it is. The Christmas tree at the top.
And there's a rooftop cafe for those of us who like beer.
So you must drink Carlsberg when you're in Denmark.
Just kidding.
Now this is more my style.
So cozy and beautiful.
Now this is pretty. For sure. I easily zoned out and started thinking about Aristide. This is Waltopia, one of the tallest climbing wall in the world. Look how far up it goes.
Adventure continues right below of the ski hill at Waltopia in the same location. Whether you're a pro climber or just here to try it out, this place has walls for everyone. Are you ready to challenge your strength and maybe your fear of heights? This is the way. What's truly fascinating about Waltopia Copenhagen is its ability to blend fun, creativity, technology, and challenging climbing into one unique space for experienced climbers and newcomers. Wow, 80 meters. Next, we're heading over to Christiania, the super unique, free-spirited neighborhood.
Welcome to Christiania.
It's got this vibe that's totally different from the rest of the city. Think colorful street art, funky buildings, and just good vibes all around. It's like stepping into a whole new world. Definitely worth a wander if you like the unusual. Fun fact, Lucas Graham, the Danish pop singer, was raised in this self-governed neighborhood of Copenhagen.
We found Little Mermaid and it is very little. I actually thought it was going to be much bigger than.
Well, you knew this was coming. The Little Mermaid. It's like the most famous thing in Copenhagen. This is my first time seeing it this close. She might be small, but trust me, she's a big deal. She's been sitting here since 1913, staring out at the harbor, and she's one of the most photographed statues ever. No wonder, right?
I'm holding the Little Mermaid. See how tiny it is?
Even if she's tiny, she's got all the charm and history packed into her little statue. So yeah, I had to take a quick pic with her too. If you can find a spot, the iconic statue is an inspiration due to its origins as a fairy tale by the Danish author Hans Christian Andersen and remains a major tourist attraction. Here's another fun fact. A replica in half size of the symbolic Copenhagen's The Little Mermaid statue catches the eyes of many in Havenside Mall, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, my home. The bronze plaque on the fountain in St. Thomas is inscribed, "A true copy in half size of The Little Mermaid in Copenhagen." Do you know the story? Well, the original sculpture, made of bronze and granite, was a gift from Danish brewer Carl Jacobsen to the city of Copenhagen. The fairy tale is about a mermaid who gives up everything to be united with a young, handsome prince on land. Every morning and evening, she swims to the surface from the bottom of the sea, and perched on her rock in the water, she stares longingly towards the shore, hoping to catch a glimpse of her beloved prince. What a love story! Let's get back. And if you love Lego, and who doesn't, check this out. These are some next-level Lego creations. Think portraits, landscapes, and more. It's Lego, but, you know, art. Fun fact, Lego blocks originated in the Copenhagen Denmark workshop of Ole Kirk Christiansen, who began making wooden toys in 1932. 2 years later, he named his company Lego after the Danish phrase "leg godt" or play well. Of course, we made a stop to Amalienborg. It is the royal family's residence in Copenhagen. It's made up of 4 identical buildings set around an octagonal courtyard. Walking around, you see so many cool things.
These are lifesavers. You'll see them all over Denmark.
These are defibrillators, and they're super important in case of emergencies. It's just one example of how Copenhagen is all about sustainability and being ready for whatever comes next. Oh, and here's a fun fact. Some of Copenhagen's streets I recognize as the same names from St. Thomas and St. Croix because of the Danish history and ties in the U.S. Virgin Islands, like this one.
Things like, well, on St. Thomas we will say Dronningens but my husband said it's Dronningens
Dronningsgade.
Dronningsgade.
We made a stop to the Castell, or the Citadel, a star-shaped fortress. It is one of the best preserved fortifications in Northern Europe. Built in the 17th century, it offers a glimpse into Denmark's military history while providing a picturesque setting for visitors. Surrounded by lush green parks and a tranquil scene, Castell is not just a historical site, but also a popular spot for leisurely walks and picnics. The iconic windmill and the charming red barracks add to its charm, making it a must-visit destination for anyone exploring the vibrant city of Copenhagen.
As you can see, rain or shine, it does not stop the bicyclists, the walkers, the runners from going about their daily life. I'm amazed by that.
I enjoyed just walking around Copenhagen.
I found a huggy ride.
Everything was so beautiful, so hygge.
Alright, last night. Vacation is over tomorrow.
Sad about it, but had to get a cup of gluck before we left.
And that's a wrap on our Copenhagen adventure. From historic churches to unique ski slopes and iconic landmarks, this city has it all. Hope you guys had fun exploring it with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment if you've been to Copenhagen or if you're planning a trip. Catch you in the next one. Bye.